Good morning students. Today I am going to start with some remaining topics of square and square root, and most probably in this class I'll wrap up this chapter, okay? After this chapter we will start with cube and cube roots. So the first question is find the square root of 12.25. So this is basically a decimal, right? So how to solve a square root of a decimal number? 12.25. So 12.25 can be written as like this, 12.25. Or I can write it like this. If I remove this decimal, I can put 100 in the denominator, right? And this is whole. This whole is in square root. This whole is in square root. Now, first I take the square root of 1225 and then square root of 100. So, using division method, 1225. First I start with the extreme right hand side. Start pairing from the extreme right hand side. Now this is 12. This is much closer to 9, right? So I'll take 3 3s are 9. 12 minus 9 will give you 3 as a remainder. I'll take this complete pair together. 3 plus 3 will give you 6. Now choose a number somewhat which is closer to 325, less than or equals to 325. So this is 5 here, so I can choose 5. So 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30 and 2 32. So 65 5s are 325. That means 125 is the square root of 35. Okay. Okay. Then the next term that I have is 100, the denominator. So 100, or why should I do like this? 100 can be simply written as 10 into 10. So I can write 1225 can be written as 35 into 35, and 100 can be written as 10 into 10, right? Now this is one pair in the numerator, one pair in the denominator. So I can take 35 and 10 out from this square root. So 35 divided by 10. Now 35 divided by 10 can be written as 3.5. So this is the answer. So square root of 12.25 is equals to 3.5. I hope this thing is understood by you. If not, you people are free to ask me in the Google Meet class. Okay. Note it down fast. Now the next question is, area of a square plot is 2304. Find the side of the square. So let's say you have a square plot. Let's say you have a square plot like this. Let's say this is a square plot, okay? And the area of this square plot is given 2304 meter square. But you don't know what is the side of this square. Let's say side is A. So you will write, let the side of a square plot be A. Let the side of a square plot be A. This is the side of this square plot, okay? Now area is given to you. So area of a square is equals to side square, right? And what is side? A square. And area is also given in the question itself, 2304. Okay, so I can write A square is equals to 2304, or I can write A is equals to square root of 2304. Now the square root of 2304 will give me the side of this square. Find the side of the square. So you need to calculate the square root of 2304. Now use the same method, division method. So how you can write? Division method of 2304. So this is 2, 3, 0, 4. Start pairing from extreme right hand side. 23. 23 is closer to 4 4s are 16, right? 4 4s are 16. You cannot take 5 5s are 25. The reason is 25 is greater than 23. Now 13 minus 6 will give you 7. Take this 0 7 0 4 together. Okay? 4 plus 4. You add these two values, you will get 8 here. Now choose a value which is same in this place and this place, and which is equal to or less than 704. So this is 4. You have two cases in which you get 4. Either you can have 82 into 2 or you can have 88 into 8. In these two cases you will get 4 as a unit digit. Now 2 2s are 4, 8 2s are 16. 164 is less than 704, so discard this value. Now go for 88 into 8. 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64 plus 670. That means this is the correct answer. So put it 8 and 8. 704. That means the square root of 2304 is equals to 48. That means side of this square is 48. So A is equals to, you can write 48 into 48, or you can write A is equals to 48. What is given? A meter. So 48 meters. So this is your answer. Okay, so the answer is 48 meters. Note it down fast. I hope there is no doubt in this question, but if you have any doubt, you people are free to ask me in the Google Meet class. But before that, watch these videos, submit your work on time, and attend your Google Meet classes for asking your doubts and queries. Okay. So this is the last class of square and square roots. From the next class, I'll start with the cube and cube roots. Okay. Note it down fast. Now see the next question. The question is, there are 2401 students in a school. PT teacher wants them to stand in rows and columns such that number of rows is equals to number of columns. Find the number of rows. Okay, जैसे आप प्रेयर के लिए खड़े होते हैं बेटा, in the same way जो PT teacher है वो स्टूडेंट्स को रोज एंड कॉलम्स में इक्वल रोज एंड इक्वल कॉलम्स में उनको खड़ा करना चाहते हैं. ओके, लाइक दिस 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here I have taken example of 6 only. Okay, but I don't know how many numbers are there and I don't know how many numbers are there. So let's say n. Let's say n. Let's say number of rows are n. Let's say number of, so these are the rows. So let's say number of rows is n, and let's say number of columns is n. Okay. Okay, students. There are 2401 students in a school. PT teacher wants them to stand in rows and columns. So these are the rows and these are the columns, such that number of rows is equals to number of columns. So number of row is equals to number of column. Let's say n into n. That is n square. Let's say let the number of rows is equals to the number of columns is equals to n. So the number of row is equals to n, number of column is equals to n. You can write number of rows is equals to number of columns, and this thing is given in the question itself. So they are forming a square. They are forming a square. You have n number of rows, you have n number of columns, so it will make a square. So you can write n into n, or you can say number of rows into number of columns is equals to 2401 students. Students standing in a row multiply students standing in a column will make a square. So n into n will give you n square, which is equals to 2401, or you can simply write square root of 2401. Now using division method you can solve the value of 2401. Okay, I'll write it here. I think this portion is visible if I write here. So 2401 24. I can choose 5 5s are 24 because 25 is greater than 24. So I'll go for 4 4s are 16, right? 14 minus 6 is 8. Take the 0 1 down. 4 plus 4 will give you 8. Now choose a value in such a way so the product of this value and this value less than or equals to 801. So 1 is here. So I have two options, either 1 and 1 or 9 and 9. 81 ones are 81, which is very less than 801. So I'll go for 9. 9 and 9. 9 nines are 81. 9 eights are 72 plus 8, 80. So the square root of 2401 is 49. So the square root of 2401 is equals to 49. So you can write 49 into 49, which is equals to 49. So like this, number of rows is equals to 49 and number of columns is equals to 49. So this is your answer. So you can say number of rows is equals to number of columns is equals to 49. Number of rows is equals to number of columns is equals to 49. Please note it down fast. I hope this concept is clear to all. This is question number 3rd of your exercise and I am solving part 3rd. Okay, find the square root of the following decimal numbers. So you need to calculate square root of 5184, but if I remove this decimal I can put 100 in the denominator, right? That means I can write it like this: 5184 and 100 can be written as 10 into 10, right? That means I can write it like this: square root of 5184 square root of 8154 divided by 10, right? Because this is a pair of 10, so I can take 10 out of this square root. Now I need to solve only square root of 5184, and I hope now you are able to solve this question, because we have solved several questions based on the same concept, division method. 5184, start pairing from the extreme right hand side. This is 51. So the closest square number which is closest to 51 is 7 7s are 49, right? 7 7s are 49. Remainder is 2. Take this 84 down together. Now you have 284. 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. Now you need to choose a value here and here. The same number you need to choose in these places, in these two places. And the product of this number and this number must be equals to less than 284. Now here is 4. So you have two options. Either you can have 142 into 2 or you can have 148 into 8. In both these two cases you will get 4 as a unit digit. Now go for 142 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8 and 2 2s are 4. That means this is correct. No need to go for this. Now, so I'll put it here. 2, 142, 2s are 284, okay? 284. That means square root of 5184 is equals to 72. So I can write directly 72 divided by 10. That means 7.2. Note it down fast. Then I'll solve one more part of this question. That is part 5th. Rest is for your homework. Rest is for your homework. Now the 5th part is square root of 31.36. So when you remove this you will get 100 in the denominator. 100 can be written as 10 into 10. Take 110 out from this pair, from this square root, you will get square root 3136 divided by 10. Now you can easily solve 3136. How to get square root of 3136 using division method? So 3136. Start pairing from the extreme right hand side. 31 is closer to 5 5s are 25. Remainder is 6. Take this 36 down together. 5 plus 5 is 10. Now you have 6 in the unit place. So choose such a number here and here, which is whose multiplication with this number. So multiplication of these two numbers must be equals to less than 636. Now, how you get 6 in the unit digit? You have two options. Either you can go for 104 or 106, right? 104 into 4, or you can have 106 into 6. You have these two possible options. Because in both these two cases, you will get 6 as a unit digit. 4 4s are 16, 6 6 are 36. Now, first go for this. 6 6 are 36, 6 6 are 6. So this is your answer. No need to go for this. Okay, so 106 multiplied by 6 will give you 636. So 56. So the square root of 3136 is equals to 56 divided by 10, which can be written as 5.6. So this is your answer. Note it down fast. So try other questions also, and if you have any doubt, you people are free to ask me. Okay. Now I'll explain you question number 8th and 9th. Okay. Okay, I'll give you one 7th and 8th. Rest is for your homework. Now see this question. This is question number 7th. B part is for your homework. Okay. I'll explain you part A. In a right angle triangle ABC, angle B is equals to 90 degrees. So because it's a right angle triangle, so obviously one angle is equals to 90 degree, and this angle is angle B. This is given in the question. This is given in the question that angle B is your right angle triangle. So your right angle triangle will somewhat look like this. So this is 90 degrees. This angle is B. Let's say this is A, this is C. Okay. If AB is 6 centimeters, this is given that this value is 6 centimeters. BC is given 8 centimeters. So you need to calculate the value of AC. You can use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what Pythagoras theorem says, that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Okay, now AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 8, 6 6 are 36, 8 8s are 64. 36 plus 64 will give you 100, that is AC square is equals to 100. So you can write AC is 100 can be written as 10 into 10. That means AC is equals to 10. What is centimeters? Yes. So 10 centimeters. That means the value of AC is 10 centimeters. Okay. You can use one more method that I have explained earlier. Let's say this is 2m, then this will be m square minus 1, then this will be m square plus 1, right? I hope this thing is remembered to you. So 2m is equals to 6, that is m is equals to 6 divided by 2, that is 3, that is m is equals to 3. So if you have a right angle triangle and if one side is equals to 2m, then the other side is m square minus 1, then the third side, that is the hypotenuse, will automatically will be equals to m square plus 1. Okay, so 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. M is equals to 3. Okay, if you put m square, that is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. And if you put m square, that is 3 square, that is 9 plus 1, 10. So these are the two methods. Okay, so I have given you two methods. Whatever is convenient to you, you can use that method. Okay, both the methods are correct. This is the triplet method, Pythagoras triplet method. Okay, and Pythagoras triplet method, that is 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1, where m in this case is 3. 3 square minus 1, 3 square plus 1. So this is 6, this is 8, this is 10. So it is up to you which method you will prefer. Now see the last question for the day. A gardener has 1000 plants. So there is a gardener who has 1000 plants. He wants to plant these in such a way that number of rows and number of columns are same. Again, it is making it it will make a square. Okay, square garden. Find minimum number of plants he needs more for this. But 1000 is not a perfect square. The reason is it has odd number of zeros, as I have explained this thing in the earlier lecture, right? So 1000 plants. You have 1000 plants, okay? And 1000 is not a perfect square. To make it a perfect square, what is the minimum number that I should add with 1000 to make it a perfect square? 1000 is not a perfect square. What is the minimum number that is required to make it a perfect square? Okay, so 1000. So 1000 is greater than 31 square, right? And it is less than 32 square. So 31 square is less than 1000 but greater than 32,000. Okay. Now you can even check this thing. Square of 31 will give you 31. 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. That is 961. So obviously 961 is less than 1000 and 1000 is less than 32 square. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4, 6 6, 12 and 10. 1 0 2 4. That means right now I have 1000 plants, right? I have 1000 plants. With these 1000 I cannot make a square garden. With these 1000 plants I cannot make a perfect square garden. For that I require 24 more plants. So what you will do? Minimum number of plants. Minimum number of plants gardener needs to make a square garden will be equals to 1024 minus 1000, that is 24 plants. So 24 plants is your answer. So find the minimum number of plants he needs more for this. Your answer is 24 plants. Please note it down fast. This is the last question for the day. Test is for your homework, but I'm not saying that if you have any doubt, I will not explain. If you find it any difficulty while solving any question, you people are free to ask me in the Google Meet class. Okay, don't worry. Please note it down fast and thank you, students.